it was a poor game, if I'm being brutally honest. Positive for us being we haven't given away much over the course of pre-season, and today I don't think we had a shot against us on target. So defensively we've been good and solid and lots of endeavour, which is great. But the actual, in terms of our quality in the game, and was it's not at the level I'd expect a Celtic team to be. So that was a disappointment. But I felt overall the quality of the game wasn't a high enough level.
Why do you think the team maybe have been quite blunt today, but in those two legs against Kairat as well?
Because sadly the game is a profile of player. Yeah, I think that it's very clear on that. As I said, we're getting lots of work. Guys are working well and working hard. And sometimes in teams, whenever you don't quite have that feeling going into a game that you can score goals, and like we were this period last year, that was plentiful. So the team then goes in with a different energy and a different feeling, which then sparks everything off and brings that energy and that real game attitude that you want. When you're lacking that, then that's sometimes what you get.
Brendan, it's unusual to see a Celtic team, or one of your teams, play the ball backwards as much as Celtic does. Is that part of that whole thing?
Aye, it's yeah. Well, you stop taking the risk, you know. And of course we're missing some players, but in the meantime, when you feel that your top end of the pitch and your front can get you goals, then you get the ball through nice and quickly, and that speed of it. And that wasn't quite today. We were a bit safe and playing sideways or backwards, and that's not our idea of football.
So that wasn't the plan. There wasn't a plan to contain. No, it's just the way the game worked. No, just asking that.
Well, I don't think you go into a game as a Celtic manager
No.
and say, right, pass the ball sideways or backwards. It's never been a plan for any offensive team or club. So no, it definitely wasn't the plan. But
how disruptive were your preparations, given all the things in the background, the transfer window and Adam button down the road and all that stuff? How was it?
Listen, in terms of all of that, you just have to narrow in your focus on what you can control. Of course, it's not been ideal for Adam and for the club, but we still have to look beyond that. I think it's very, very clear what it is we needed and what we need, and hopefully in this next 24 hours we can do that, because like I say, that is it's a hard watch.
How big is this next 24 hours going to be, Brendan, in terms of what you want to achieve this season?
Well, yeah, I feel it is. I feel it is. It's something that it's been so clear what the team has needed and what's required. So I really hope that in this period we can do that, because, like I say, it's Celtic's DNA is around about their attacking intent, mentality, and that bit of quality, and you arrive into the final third and you're creating chances, and as I said 12 months ago, the dynamism in the team and the speed and the creativity, everything was there, and you feel you can go into games and be really dynamic and creative, and that's what we all want to see. So when it's a wee bit like that there today, then it's not a great watch.
Is today a bit of a warning then, that unless the business is done in the next 24 hours, this is kind of what's going to be the fallback position? I mean, you have to beat targets and contingencies and the whole thing in place now, next 24 hours?
Yeah, listen, we've had a period of time, so we've had a long time to reinforce the squad, and listen, I'm hopeful that we can do that, get it over the line. Otherwise, listen, the game is about the quality of your player. You can take the game to different levels based on your players, and but it's my responsibility to try and maximise what I can get, and out of the players that will be here. But hopefully we can get that competition in the team and reinvigorate some of the players that have been here for a long time. Like you say, you've been here for 4 years, like Dyson and these guys. They need competition.
Brendan, do you understand people being confused or surprised that you're in this position with
24 hours or when would they go? As you said, you've had a lot of time, it's been obvious what the team.
Yeah, but as I said, we can assess it at the end of the window, Ewan. So I repeat again that every coach and manager wants that. Wants the players in early to bed them in and adapt to the system and the styles and get that profile of player that what we need. So, but listen, we're hopeful that we can do our work in this next period.
In terms of Adam, Brendan, what Mick was talking about in terms of the disruption,
Yeah.
I think fans are wondering why Adam was allowed to even travel to Swansea, not being the matchday squad without a replacement coming in. Can you understand their amusement or amusement at that?
Yeah.
Any
Yeah,
explanations
no,
to why?
I've got no explanation for it. I think that it's not Adam's fault or his anything. So, but hopefully that'll be cleared up by today.
Do you expect him to still be a Celtic player from the end of the one tomorrow?
I don't know.
You said that you'd only be allowed to leave if you had those guarantees that he'd be replaced. Have you had those guarantees yet that he would be replaced?
I haven't spoken to anyone since obviously we left yesterday. We left and been in the hotel preparing for the game, and obviously nothing today. So I'll pretty much sure get an update where we're at once we leave here.
Is Casper Dolberg a player that could potentially replace Adam if he is to leave?
Well, there's lots of names that are out there. So I think from our perspective, we just need that quality and speed in the team and the creativity. That's key for us.
Is that the type of player, the profile of player you think would do well at Celtic? Someone like Casper Dolberg? Aye.
I'm over 800 games in. I don't fall for them.
What do you make of Bartlesh's contribution? Obviously thrown at deep end.
I was thrown in at the deep end. It's a tough one, but we, in terms of wingers, he goes in and he shows some nice touches and he shows nice balance. And once he gets up to the speed and the aggression and everything that we need, I think he's going to be a really good player for us. So tough game to come in and win Ibrox, but yeah, he once he gets that real positivity in his game, he will hopefully do well. Michael.
Just ask you about Keane as well. Obviously, kind of 70 matches seems to be his kind of ceiling at the moment. Do you expect that to change after the international break, or is there concerns of where he is in terms of?
No. I think it has to. It has to. That's the reality of it. But we knew there was going to be a period of adaptation and from the challenges that he's had over the last couple of years or so. But yeah, there's no doubt. I believe that will come. But in the meantime, he's there and he's working and playing. And obviously, because of the little bit of history of the injuries, then we're just making sure with him, and if he feels something, then I'm pretty sure that'll end over a period of time where it just might be tiredness, rather than thinking that you may be going to re-injure. But yeah, it's something that we'll do over time.
Thank you.
Thank you.